You cannot serve two masters, God and Mammon. If you are friendly with the world, you can't be friendly with God. Definitely, if you are friendly with God, if you are God's friend, the world, the so-called world, will hate you definitely. So you can't serve both the masters. You are serving God only. The world is, you're not at the world's service. No. The world, God asked man to rule the world. You have to rule the world. You should not allow the world to rule you. You will not live for the world, but then you have to live for Him. That's very clear. So you can't be the friend of the world, and you can't serve both the masters. Definitely, the world will hate you. The Lord is saying, if the world hates you, remember that the world hates me before you. So that's very soothing words, isn't it? So you are His son, His daughter, you are His servant, you are called to serve Him. So when the world hates you, remember, because if you get rejections, misunderstandings, if you are not popular there, people despise you, look down upon you. So don't be disheartened, because it had happened to the Lord. Only thing, Lord wasn't affected by the reactions. But we fail to fall. And we fail and fall, isn't it? And we are so taken up with what the other people think about me, comments, their reactions. They're so worried about it. Remember that it has happened to the Lord, your master also, your guru also. And then He says, this world would not be so if you belong to the world, because the world loves its own. But you are not of the world. Since I have chosen you from the world, because of this, the world hates you. So we are in the world, but they're not of the world and not for the world. God has chosen you from the world. The moment He has chosen you, remember, you belong to Him, not to the world. So you will not get the trophies of the world. You will not be in the good books of the world. You'll be cornered. You'll be looked down upon. But then don't be disheartened. Don't ever penalize yourself. Don't ever discriminate yourself and fall cheap to have cheap popularity. No, not at all. You stand firm. Be firm in your decisions. You don't have to please people. You can't please God and people simultaneously. No, not at all. So you are got to serve the world. Serve the worm, serve the Lord, not the world. And you will enjoy the bliss of heaven. You go through terrible situations, hoping the trophy that is set there in heaven. That's exactly the Lord is saying. Remember what I told you. The servant is not greater than the master. If they persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they keep my word, they will keep yours as well. All this they will do to you on account of my name, because they do not know the one who sent me. Because of Jesus. Because of Him, you may have to go through terrible situation. Because of Jesus. For Jesus. Always remember this word. For Jesus. My dear friends, it's beautiful. When you become the friend of the Lord, Holy Spirit will guide you like anything. You will hear Him. He will be your friend. He will be a counselor and consoler. He will be the power and strength within. He's going to be your friend. The moment you say yes to the Lord, Mother Mary was filled with the Holy Spirit. That yes, He needs from you. You say, Lord, I surrender myself to you, not to anyone. I want to say yes to you. I want to just respond when you beckon me. It's you only, Lord. Holy Spirit is going to be the friend of you. It's beautiful. Let's read the first reading. How the Spirit led them. How the church was multiplied. And the Holy Spirit was just being with them. They traveled through Phrygia and Galatia, through they had been prevented, because they had been prevented by the Holy Spirit from preaching the message in province of Asia. So Holy Spirit prevented. So how alive and active he was, isn't it? So moment you give your life to the Lord, in your day-to-day experience, you are going to experience this voice, this push from within. You will feel the guidance of the Holy Spirit, because in Romans chapter 8 verse 14, those who are led by the Holy Spirit are children of God. So that you will be rich with this, my dear friends. Don't ever think that you have lost that person, lost that credibility, lost that recognition. No, you have the recognition of the Lord. Those things will come and go. Those are in flux. They are not permanent. But this voice from within, the leading of the Holy Spirit, is beautiful. The way He is going to lead you through difficult things. Word says, when they came to Mysia, they tried to go to Bethania, but the Spirit of Jesus did not allow them to do it. So passing by Mysia, they went down to Troas. On one night, Paul had a vision, and Macedonian stood before him and began to begging him, come over to Macedonia and help us. When he woke up, he told us of this vision, and we understood that the Lord was calling us to give the good news to Macedonian people. Visions, voices, leading, what an enriching life. The moment you say yes to Him. So don't cry for, not Argentina, don't cry for this world. Don't cry for this world's credibility. No. You are a son and a daughter of God. You have the connection with the Spirit. You will have the leading. Whatever is your jire, He will provide whatever you want. Whatever you want. So be happy. If you are rejected, be happy. Because that shows that you belong to God. If you are despised by the world, be happy. If you are not recognized by the world, be happy, because you belong to God. You have that richness. You have that treasure of heaven. When you lose this world, don't ever cry for the failing world and falling world, changing world, because you have a perpetual, everlasting, true love, true trophy in heaven waiting, my dear friends. Think about it and have a nice day. May God bless you.